Hello everybody, this is Andy Liggett. I'm talking about Jonah chapter 3 today. One question I want to ask myself, and I guess you, is do you think that Jonah was a good prophet? And I don't think there's a clear answer to that, because clearly he was kind of a racist guy. He heard the voice of God, but he didn't want to act on the voice of God. And as far as a prophet goes, he heard it clear enough. I don't know. I guess in some ways he was a bad prophet. But I also feel like I don't know that there has been a more successful evangelist than Jonah in the Old Testament. He's one of the only missionaries in the Old Testament that was told to leave the land and go somewhere else. In some ways, I think that what he did was amazing. He didn't want to do it, but as far as success, you can't contend with his results. So Jonah, once he was spewed out of the belly of the whale, or fish, or however you want to think of it. I guess I said yesterday it could have been or I accidentally said shark. Could have been a shark. We don't know. But he goes to Nineveh, and it says that Nineveh was a great city, a very big city, a very prosperous city, but a very wicked city. At some point in this passage, it says that it was 3 days' journey. The ESV Study Bible says that they don't think that it means that it would take you 3 days to walk across the city. They think that what the Bible's trying to say is that it took Jonah 3 days to walk through the city and tell everybody his message. And his message was essentially 40 days and the city will be overthrown. What I think is the most interesting thing about the message is that there was no message of salvation. There was nothing in the message that said, unless you repent. As far as we know, he didn't say that. He didn't want that to happen. But he knew that God wanted him to tell everybody in 40 days they would be overthrown. And I think it's really interesting, because I think if he would have walked around and said, if you guys just repent, God will save you, I don't think anybody would have repented. And I feel like this is a kind of a hairy subject. I don't know if there's a better word than hairy. I don't even know where that expression comes from. It's a difficult subject, because I look at people that I would say call themselves Christians, and all they do is go around telling people that they're going to hell. And it really puts a bad flavor in my mouth, because they're not giving the truth with love. But Jesus did it. He did it with love, but he would tell people, how are you going to escape from hell? It was actually a pretty big part of his message. If we were to do it more like Jonah, I think that there would be some results. I hesitate to say everything that I'm saying, just because I don't know where the line is. I know that I probably err on the side of being more compassionate, or being more loving to the people around me. But sometimes I wonder. But that's what Jonah did. He went around and said, 40 days and you guys will be destroyed. And everybody in the city repented. It even said that their animals repented. Maybe repent isn't the right word, but they put sackcloth and ashes on all the people, and they put it on their cattle, and they really wanted God to know, like, everybody is sorry for what has happened, for the way that we've been. God must have been doing something before Jonah got there in the hearts of the Ninevites, because in history, I don't ever see a response like this happening, a response that's so effective. I feel like what must have happened was that the people were probably sick of their own wickedness. I don't know about you, but if I lived in a very wicked place, I feel like everybody around me would say, if we could just all collectively stop being such bad people, this would be a better place. So they probably heard Jonah's words and thought, this is it. This is our opportunity to be not wicked. I don't know if you ever get sick of your own wickedness, but sometimes I do, and I'm just looking for an excuse to turn around. Anyways, I love Jonah chapter 3. Stick around tomorrow for the next installment. All right, bye.